Ebusuama mo akwaba eba unsikati so we nyina nim say o my Ghana ejina kono ni na say December 7 ekoto aba eyi omampahene ene mahye bedwafo. So as part of the processes for the elections, electoral commission AOP nominations among the various presidential candidates and members of parliament and as a parliamentary candidate. In the most of the presidential candidates have filed their nominations at the electoral commission's headquarters in Accra. And as also called the various constituencies as well, most of the parliamentary candidates are filing one nominations to officially declare their intentions to contest as presidential candidates and also parliamentary candidates. Now to PMO or EC headquarters, the first presidential candidate presented nominations Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the New Patriotic Party, MPP, Amayokon, in the company of Onoa, the wife, Madam Samira Bawumia, and any running mates. I am Vice President, Dr. Martin Opoku Prempe, the Party General Secretary, Anthony Abeifa Kabo, any other party dignitaries were part of the entourage Okuja Dr. Bawumia, and we will file nominations. Now, you may say, this is the two that say nomination forms, and I say filing fee, 100,000 Ghana cedis, 1 billion cedis for presidential candidates. Now, say about parliamentary candidates, their filing fee is 10,000 Ghana cedis. However, so your beer and the contested there, 75,000 Ghana cedis for a presidential female candidate or a person with disability. With the disabled persons, which you are 75,000. Likewise, women aspirants, which you are 75,000 Ghana cedis for presidential candidates. About parliamentary as well. Remember, if you are 10,000 Ghana cedis, and a match you are 7,500. And I feel so disabled persons, represent contested as MPs, and so if you are 7,500. Now, you can say NPP filing and the national chairman of NDC, Johnson Esedu Nketia, together with Mr. Fifi Fiabekote, General Secretary, Emma NDC, and I feel so Dr. Omanibu Ama, any other NDC appointees, and so for filing the nominations of former President JDM, John Dramani Mahama, for the presidential candidates of the NDC. So bring So the nomination forms.
Bank reports.
Yes, the bank draft. Then the second draft for
this is for the parliamentarians. Asset declaration.
Declared our assets.
Photos for each of them. Tax.
Yeah. That's fair answer.
That's for running.
And then for the running members.
And then
Letter of sponsorship conveying the full names of the sponsors who have filed the case. Quick reference. Thank you very much.
And it's, on the part of the NDC, you are my to be able to easy. No, the person pay for and I file no nominations, no, a man. And the candidate for the new force, Nana called baby ako, also file new nominations, EC headquarters.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is stardom again, the clicks of the camera.
And yet, Hassan Ayariga are in charge of the APC, All Congress Party, on look of filing nominations, EC headquarters.
Next to him, it's Honorable Francis Ansa Tewia, the Communication Officer of the All People's Congress. And then standing behind him, it's our National Women's Organizer, Madam Liz Sosu.
A friend so LPG, Kofi Akpaloo, and I hear the candidates for LPG. Also for filing nominations. A friend so Ora Chum, Berima Egu, or independent candidates. Also for filing nominations, EC headquarters. And I feel Ora Samo Apia Dankwa, also independent candidates, also for filing nominations. Now, if you look at me, EC website, as at now, your 27 political parties are mining. 27 political parties are registered in this country. Now, after the 27 parties, and now we can say they are filing one nominations. I feel so. Other independent candidates also are filing one nominations. The way I said, after filing the nominations, and is that the end, or does it guarantee that your name will appear on the ballot paper on the December 7 and the EC chairperson, Madam Jane Mensah, Asia, the candidate, or the two who said they have set up a committee, documents the various candidates, provide and also present, the committee is going to do a thorough investigations about the authenticity of the documents and other particulars presented by the candidates.
To be fair and yet fair in executing their duties. We have no doubt, ladies and gentlemen, that the process will be transparent, fair and peaceful. Additionally, we are confident that the 5-day period provided for the filing process, as opposed to the 2-day process prior to 2020, will allow enough time for presidential candidates to correct errors identified in their forms. We are confident that this will eliminate the tensions and rancor that characterized the filing process prior to the 2020 election. Once again, I warmly welcome all of you to the Electoral Commission this morning, and thank you, Mr. Vice President, for coming in person to submit your nomination forms. As the returning officer for the 2024 general election, I will now receive your forms. Your forms will be subjected to vetting and scrutiny by our teams. I assure you that our teams will go to work immediately on your forms and will contact you within the shortest possible time to inform you of the decision arrived at. Thank you very much.
And if you know, on share, sa committee na yatini na catch you say, when now nye ejumapa and from moi, nejuma yawada sano, ebe dia, ebe iputu, eme peri ebeba abatu. Na ebe kaya in the year 2016, Hassan Ayariga, our candidate for APC. He was disqualified by Madam the then EC chairperson, Madam Charlotte Osei, for some discrepancies in his document for presenting. Now, when and then Hassan Ayariga got interview, I'm not sure to say, side disqualification now, Madam Charlotte Osei, it was a personal something that the woman did to him. Many years, Madam Charlotte Osei, one year, and I'm sure.
If I want to talk about 2016 disqualification, I would see more of a personal disqualification than a technical disqualification. Because this is somebody who was contested in 2012 and filled the form himself and qualified. And in 2016, the disqualification was based on differences in the signature. And I wrote to Madam Charlotte then and told her that signatures were not rubber stamp, whereby you just stamp and have it perfectly. But people are bound to make some kind of curves in their signature. You can't use that to disqualify people. And as a matter of fact, I sent her 4 of her different letters coming from her with different signatures from her own office. And I said, you can make the comparison and see. Yours is also not a rubber stamp. But then, what can we say? We accepted it that way. We went to court. We won the court case. And we asked to go back and contest. And she insisted that we have to again do a new one. And I told her, you know what? Let's forget it. We'll go 2020. So I think that, and you know what happened to her? She herself was booted out because of misappropriation of the EC's resources and many other allegations of misconduct. So I was actually vindicated by my statement against her. And that is why she's not electoral commissioner anymore, and we have a new one. And we are here to support any commissioner to make sure that Ghana is a better place for us.
Subscribe to Msika TV. YouTube, follow your Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and all the other social media channels. Now we shall keep you updated on all issues on elections, current affairs, and several other news. We shall bring it to you.